Well, hello. Welcome back to the Zgtl channel. And tonight we're going to have round number 4 of the GT3 season number 4. And this time it's going to be, yet again, a little bit of a different format. This time we're going to go with, just a sec. We're going to go with a 1.5 hour race. Yeah. That's going to be special. It's going to be a really special one. And it's going to be at the famous Le Mans circuit. So I'm looking forward for that. Because we have a very, very big variety of cars. And some are going to be really, really good in the corners. Some are going to be really fast on the streets. For example, the Mazda or the Viper. And we have a car as the Ferrari, who is going to be good in the corners. And then, of course, all the different strategies that come with it. Because there's going to be tire wear, there's going to be fuel that needs to be saved or burnt at certain moments. And we see the qualifier already started, but we're going to wait a little because the qualifier is going to be 15 minutes. So we have enough time to cover that. First of all, we're going to check out the whole championship standings. First of all, for the drivers, and second of all, we're going to look at the... Oh, we're going to switch over here. Just a sec. And let me see if it's going to be perfectly fine immediately. There we're going to go. Yes, this is going to be the drivers. There we have it. As you can see right now, these are the combined standings. We want the driver standings exactly. That's where we want to go and look at that first. So in first, we have Julian Fox. And Fox is driving along this time. And he's driving for my team. He won the first race. And of course, the second race was split in 2 races of 30 minutes. The first race was a 1 hour race. And the third race was Bathurst, I believe, a full hour as well. And right now we have a 1.5 hour race. And this is going to be a tough one, a long set, but we're going to get you through it. So as you can see, that Julian finished first, third, fourth, and second. Now, of course, this is one event of 2 times 30 minutes. So it is 2 races, but still, yet again, do remember, 1 event. And as you can see, Raf is in second, also for my team, fourth, third, and first in the first 3 races. And after that, we've got Goose from Finland. Then we've got Racer, both really consistent at 6th, 5th, 5th, 7th, 6th, and 7th. Really good. Now we've got Inf Rocket doing an amazing solid job by constantly finishing second, but missed the last round. The same for Eraser. Third, first, and first, but missed the last round as well. Then we've got Clemenson from ESP doing a really good job as well. But the last 2 rounds, or I must say the first was really good, solid, 7th, then 6th. And yeah, the 13th over here wasn't really good. And then a 12th place in the last race. Yeah. And as we can see, we go a little bit further down. We've got Darth Vader, Mercedes, Chicken Curry. Really solid as well, but yeah, just once in the top 10. Then we've got Brent with 2 top 10 finishes. Then Inf Ghost finishes 3rd, but I believe that should be Ono. The 4th guy from Inferno. And then we've got Venomous Romain also competing right now. Then we've got GT Ahmed. And as you can see, all the way down, a lot of drivers and a couple who didn't score any still registered. And as I said, we've got 2 divisions. I didn't set that yet, but now I did. And in division number 2, the other streamer, Rakas GG, is gonna definitely tell you how good all these guys are going to drive. But let's go to the overall standings. We've got combined, but we've got the D1 standing as well. And that's by team. So my team is up top. Then we've got GT Finland races. Then we've got Inferno Motorsport, CCR by GPP, and Boots and Beep in 5th. Then we've got SCR in 6th. And further down off Inferno Motorsport number 2 as well over there, and a lot of other guys who compete. I assume we're going to go to the qualifier. Combined, we can see it's between my team, GT Finland, Inferno, Golf, and Biscuit Ain't Just a Cookie Racing Company. Oh, I love that one. Beautiful, beautifully thought. Beautifully thought of. Yeah. Is that short for this? No, not completely. But yeah, beautifully thought of. Let's get you over there. Whoop. This one over there. This one over there. Let's get you into the game volume. Let's put on the headset and let's see how far everybody is with the qualifier. And let's see what they've produced. Meanwhile, already by lap times. And of course, we're going to go into this. And we can see that Clemison so far is on pole position. No, not yet. Did anybody set a time yet? Not a full lap time. Long laps to prepare over here. And as you can see, are they all on the racing softs? I think they've done what do, just burn off some fuel, and after that you're going to qualify, and after that you're going to come in for another set of soft tires to go as low as possible on fuel to make sure you've got the best tires with the less fuel, the least amount of fuel to do it. But everybody completed a full lap, and I think this is the route where everybody is... No, not everybody's going to qualify already. Let's see, Clemison. I think Clemison is one of the guys who's going to set a lap right now. Of course, we joined a little late, so we're not completely sure, and this is tangled. I don't like that. Let's untangle it. Please do so. Beep. Oh, and Fox has a really good slipstream over there. Take a look at that from Clemison. That's going to benefit him. Not so much in the Porsche curves and the last chicane, but it's going to be a benefit, especially right now. But we got to wait for a little bit for the lap times. Yeah, we're gonna go Clemison. Is he gonna pit right now? Or is he gonna continue? Whoa, that's nearly a penalty for Fox over there. We can see that Clemison is pushing on. And yes, he's going to finish this lap. And he took along with him Fox. And I think Fox is going to take place number 1. Especially, whoa, that's 2.6 seconds faster. Wow. And then we've got Gregor over the finish. Also from my team, as far as I believe. And we've got Reza from GT Finland. Clemison dropping all the way back. Andrino going in right now. Hatim Gren. And then we've got Ono. He's going to start his flying lap right now. And then we've got your GT7 Ghost. Burning fuel. As you can see, wow. Betelgeuse Haven't set a lap time yet. Venomous Roman is doing a lap, but has a half-second penalty. Not good at all. Let's go a little bit further forward. Let's go all the way up to number 1, and I don't think Fox is going to improve this lap. Difficult on those half-worn tires. And let's see. Gotta close what we gotta close. Gotta give what we gotta give. Bam. Joseph in second place right now for which team? Year 1. Speed of sight. Okay, GT Ahmed. Oh, in the Viper went way too wide over there. Is purple on his second flying lap in a row. Behind that we've got Gregor. He's driving for 9 pp. Oh, it goes a little bit deep over there. Probably a penalty. You gotta be careful. Track limits are difficult on the Le Mans circuit. As I said, probably a penalty. It is a penalty. There we've got Betelgeuse and set a lap time 1.5 seconds slower. Right now, started another flying lap. Is 9 thousandths faster than his previous first sector. And there we've got Venomous Roman, the American, 2 seconds behind. But let's see the guys who didn't set a lap yet. And those are Clemson did chicken curry. Did he? Yes, he did already. Now we only got Atim Gren. There we go. Now we've got Ono, all with a half-second penalty. Atim Gren, Ono, Andrino. Pitted, of course, the last lap. Then we've got Ghost, and he's half for 4/10 below the fastest lap right now. That with that kind of car. Wow. Pretty darn good first couple of sectors. How many sectors do we have in the beginning? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. We're coming up to number 5, 6. Don't know that. Don't know that for certain, but yeah. Still 3.5, well, 3.3 tenths down. Whoa, wiggling all over the place. Trying to hold it together. That's a difficult one. Let's see if there are any big changes up front. Still Fox in the lead. We've got Joseph in second and GT Ahmed in third. Any other big changes? Let's go a little bit further forward so we can see. Clemson is pitting right now, and they still have about. He can make it. He can make it another lap around and do another fast lap. A flying lap. Brent is in as well. But let's go back to Ono. Ono still has to put in that fast lap. He's doing it right now. Had a half-second penalty, of course. Tim Gren as well. But he's just a little bit further behind. 11 for Ono. And 14 for Atim Gren. Oh, and Ghosted. Oh, he Ghosted. Put it on pole position. Wow, what a lap. What a lap with nearly 1.2 seconds. 1,000th away of that. Holy shit, also fire. Oh, and he's pushing on, and he's pushing Andrino on. Is he gonna let him go? Probably not. He has to, because after this, that is probably not gonna. No, there's not gonna be enough time to pit and do another lap. Oi, 0.4 tenths behind. Let's see. Fox parked it. Fox made a mistake. What happened? What did he do? Can we still see it in a replay? What he did? No, he's got the damage already. It's done and dusted. No lap anymore for Fox. And why is he parking up over there? What are you doing? You want to cause a yellow flag? What is it? Joseph, is he still improving? He's in the Porsche curves right now. Coming out of it. At least into the Ford chicane. And let's see if he can improve. A couple of guys in front of him. Let's see. No improvement for him, but he still can go for another lap. He came out of the pits. Should have noticed it. Here comes Betel Goose. Still has to do the full lap, but his tires are pretty worn at this moment. We've got GT Ahmed also parked on the track. Why? What are you guys doing? What is this? Okay. And we've got Krego in the pit. Okay. What is that? Oh, racer with a half-second penalty. That's not going to help him. Venomous Romain. New and fresh tires, so he should improve. He's 0.6 away from Krego. Krego is in the pit, so he still can make it. Let's see if somebody else did improve at the moment. My Team Fox went over the line finally. And Joseph still on that fast lap, of course. But let's see who's going to finish first. It's going to be Venomous Roman. He's going to be the first one over the line to see if he can improve or not. Here comes one of the lines of the sector time. Is he on an improvement? We'll have to see. We can't see. Oh, he's on his out lap. No. So this is absolutely useless for him. Razor, is he on a fast lap? He is, but as I said, that completely worn tires, maybe not the best strategy. That's going to be your final lap, but it was your out lap, so there you go. Finished. Done. And for Razor, that's not going to be an improvement. Not at all. Not at all. Finished already for Brent. Oh, he's still on an out lap. And Clemison on an out lap as well. Chicken Curry. Chicken Curry can maybe improve, but it's going to be difficult. Also on quite worn soft tires. Whoa, just 3/10 away from his fastest lap. Whoa, a huge fight between Arno and Atimgren, and I think that's going to be a penalty for Arno because he skipped the chicane. Yes. It was a huge improvement for Arno. What happened between those two guys? We'll have to see. We'll have to see again. Oh, no, that's not going to be it. Yeah, it happened already over here. What was going on? Did they fight? He missed out. Missed out big time. 14th. Aye, that's not good. And eventually, nearly nobody improved. Somebody's still on a fast lap. Brent is. He's the only one who timed it perfectly. On fresh, soft tires. Low fuel. But there is no time anymore. Aye. So your starting order is gonna be... What? Did Itemgren took the pole? Wow. Wow. I never thought that could happen. Okay, he's on pole, Itemgren. We've got GT7 Ghost in second. Then we've got, from my team, Fox in third. We've got Joseph in fourth. Then we've got Betelgeuse in fifth. GT Ahmed in sixth. Seventh is Krego. Then we've got Venomous Romain in eighth. And ninth, we've got Razor. Behind that for ESP, Brent in 10th. For ESP, Clemison in 11th. Now in 12th, we've got Andrino. And Chicken Curry made it to 13th, and Otto all the way at the back in 14th. Wow, what a qualifier! That was quite surprising. I didn't see that one coming. I thought Attemgren was going to battle with Otto for maybe 8th, 9th spot. I missed it completely. My bad. What a result for Attemgren. Now we're back to practice. Of course, they're going to line up the cars how they finish the qualifier. And after that, we're going to start pretty soon. Whew. What the hell? We're going to have 19 laps. The weather is going to be random. And the weather is going to be random. And of course, we have tire wear. Tire wear is ×3, but let me double check that. Wow, my mouse died. Same mouse. We've got the rule book over here. Now it's going to be a 24-hour lapse of time. Weather is going to be random. And what is the tire wear going to be for the 19-minute races? Approximately 260 kilometers. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see the lobby settings. It's going to be ×4 for tire wear. So per lap, it's going to be actually 4 laps. Oh, that's quite heavy. And fuel consumption is going to be ×3. And as far as I know, it's going to be difficult to do 2 stops. So most likely we're going to see a 3-stopper for nearly everybody. But who saves enough fuel, who's decent on his tires, can make it to 2 stops. But that's going to be really difficult to hold. And of course it depends, can you gain from slipstream? Can you save in the slipstream? Especially on the long straights, of course. Always a really difficult one. And especially this long track with this amazingly long straights. Now, of course, there are chicanes in the middle of the street, but still, you can save so much fuel. And if you're decent on your tires, and we can see, of course, we have the Mazda. Reasonable on the tires, really good top speed. Don't know about the Alpha, how good it is on its tires and the top speed. But we've seen that you can put it on pole. So yeah, that's a really good sign. After that, we've got a Mercedes. Decent on all fronts, but not the best at all. And then we've got the Hyundai. Oh, that's going to be shitty on tires and shitty on fuel as well, and no top speed. Here, yet another Mercedes. It's going to be decent on tires, decent on top speed, and decent on fuel, but probably all average. We know the BMW has been downgraded a bit, but it's still going to be good on top speed. And coming out of the corners, we know the Viper is really good on top speed. That we know, but it's horrendous in the corners. Really, and the Ferrari mid-engine. Always difficult coming out of Slow corners, you're going to burn your rear tires way faster than your front tires. But if it's going to rain, that's going to benefit you a lot, because it's still possible. A 1.5 hour race on Le Mans. Yeah, could be, definitely. The BMW we talked about, the Hyundai as well, Porsche, an all-rounder. All good, all fine. Yeah, you can do it. And the Corvette is a bit of an in-between car. On the lower tier, I must say. Yeah. That's not the best car, the same as the Viper. It's good on top speed, but still, yet again, a bit lower compared to the Viper. Yeah. A bit better coming out of slower corners, but not good at all. Yeah. A difficult one. That I can see. So yeah, if you're ready, if they're ready, I'm ready. Start in 2. Yeah, 2 seconds or 2 minutes. I believe it's going to be 2 minutes. So we're going to start at 21:29. Upper right corner. Over there. What? There. There. What a pole lap again from Atim Gren. What the hell? He did extremely good. Where did he get that from? Drives for? Spor? S-P-O-R. Yeah. Not even for Finland. GT Finland. That's a half a second penalty already. Let's see, how good is it on top speed? Comes to 270, probably 275, about that. 276, 277, 278. Let's see the Ferrari. Top speed. About the same, a little bit less. There you go. This is the Viper, over 280. Maybe we can see what the... Oh, I don't want to see the Hyundai one. No. Porsche. Oh, this is not really a long straight for that. Let's see where we have to go for that car. That's the Mercedes. Yeah, this is not the longest straight, so... We're gonna start in a couple of seconds. And we're gonna get ready. Oh. Here we go. Do subscribe to the Zgtl channel and mine as well. You can see that on the site over here. Not DMC, but GT3. Do so, please. Helps me out a lot. Helps you out a lot. Subscribe! Okay, here we're gonna go. Let's get all the way up front, of course. We're gonna have a rolling start. We're gonna look at the number 2, because then we have a better view of what's gonna happen between number 1 and number 2, and maybe even number 3 from my team Fox. And some of these guys are gonna start in the middle of the last chicane. Hopefully, well, let's see, who is it gonna be? I'll have to look, and here we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We have that rolling start, of course, and the field is pretty spread out so far. Probably there's not going to be an attack immediately into corner number 1, but let's keep an eye on that. And we can see that Ghost, or GT7 Ghost, is quite close to Itemgren, and Fox has a really good exit out of there. Oh, we had tire squeals. And let's see, let's have a better perspective out of there. Then we've got Betelgeuse, who has already a little bit of a gap behind Joseph. And then we have Ahmed GT of GT Ahmed GT, Venomous Roman. And let's see who started on which tire so far. Let's see if there's going to be a huge battle. No, there is no changes so far. And then we have Ahmed. Let's get a better perspective. Yes, there we have it. As I said, now we have Venomous Roman, then we have Gregor, Razor, and Brett already with a half-second penalty. And behind that immediately is Andrino. And behind that we have Chicken Curry, and then still Arno in 14th. Let's go all the way up front and let's see if the number 1 car, Atim Gren in his Alpha, can pull away from all the other guys behind. And Ghost is just behind, and we can see how late Fox can brake with that Mazda compared to the Hyundai. And then is everybody on the same tire? We can see that everybody's on the racing medium so far. I haven't seen anybody on the softs or the hard tires, but there are a bit of a gap. There are a bit of gaps here and there, and we can see Venomous Roman is out of the slipstream of the 2 guys in front. And as far as I can see, everybody, and Brent of course with a half-second penalty, is on that soft of medium tire. Clemison as well, just behind Andrino, then Chicken Curry, and we can see that Hyundai having difficulty to follow all the other cars. Let's keep an eye on the battle up front. Here we are again, and the number 3, and the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are gone, and the number 4 is holding on just about in the slipstream of the number 3 Fox. And let's see if there are going to be any huge overtakes, or are they going to benefit? Oh, and we can see that Ahmed GT has a half-second penalty. Oh, yeah, that's going to cost you dearly. The same for Venomous Roman, and we know, of course, for Brent. We've seen that already. Let's go a little bit further up front, and let's keep an eye on the battles up front. These guys are going to slipstream and benefit from each other by saving fuel being in the slipstream. So Atim Gren has to make that hole and push that hole in the air, and all the other guys can follow. It's going to be hugely beneficial to do that. And here comes my team Funks immediately on UR GT7 Ghost, and goes into 2nd place. Nice move, beautifully done. He doesn't want to lose touch too. Oh, and he goes a little bit wide, and Fox as well. That was absolutely on the limit. Atim Gren wants to make the difference in the corners, not on the straights, and is probably saving as well. And Ghost is following Fox at this moment. Maybe he's going to overtake, and here comes the penalty line, of course. There we had GT Ahmed with a half-second penalty, Venomous Roman with a half-second penalty, and Brent with a half-second penalty. And we can see Andrino and Chicken Curry right on the tail of these two. For Brent, and Andrino can pass him. Chicken Curry is going to go to the inside. Well, it's going to be the outside for the Porsche curves over there. Oh, that's going to be a difficult overtake. Let's get a boat with him, and let's see if he can make that. Here he comes to the outside. Oh, that's not smart. Don't fight over there. That's going to cost you way too much. You can see the gap immediately to Andrino already. Oh, yeah, Chicken Curry. Don't burn your Chicken Curry. Don't eat it immediately. Let's go a little bit further up front. Let's see if there are any other big changes. GT Ahmed lost the touch to Betelgeuse. And right behind him is Venomous Roman at this moment. Betelgeuse is all on his own right now in the BMW, and as you can see, that top 5 is... Oh, there is a full second penalty for my team Fox, and a half-second penalty for Ghost. Let's go all the way back. I want to see that again. Both cut the chicane. There it comes. Yes, at the end, they both did. That's not good, guys. That's going to cost you a lot. That's going to lose contact to Atim Gren. Atim Gren with no penalty in front. Pulling out a little bit of a gap, but it's going to be difficult to hold, of course, on the long straights of the Milson Street. And after Indianapolis, after the right-hander, there is the penalty line. So it's going to be on the back straight in front of the Porsche curves. It's going to take quite a while because the lap is around 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Oh, that's going to be a difficult one. And is it allowed, by the way, to bump draft, or are they lifting behind each other? And you can see the speed of the Master. And is Fox immediately going to overtake Atim Gren? No, he's not. Let's go to TV mode already, and we can see it's getting darker and darker out there. We started, of course, in the midday. We're going to go to the night and end in midday again. It's going to be a 24-hour cycle. And be aware, it can rain. Yes, it can rain. Maybe it's gonna, maybe not. We don't know. My Team Fox really close behind Attimgren. And maybe he's gonna go for the dive bomb after. Oh, and GT7 goes nearly losing it over there. Is that gonna be another penalty? Can he still hold the slipstream of the guys up front? And Josef is immediately gonna go for the attack. He's gonna dive to the inside at the end of the Milson Straight for place number 3, and GT7 Ghost is in place number 4 at the moment. Oh no, they're gonna push each other wide. No, don't do that. Oh, you're gonna lose time. Way too much time. Stay in the slipstream. Don't do that. As I told you, it's gonna get darker and darker out there. Here we're gonna go to Indianapolis, and is Fox gonna pass Attimgren for place number 1? No, he's not, and it's impossible right now to do. Or you have to dive bomb, and he's gonna serve that. Whoa, everybody nearly losing it over there except Attimgren. The number 1 punches the hole, but is the fastest as well of the race so far. And here comes the penalty for my Team Fox. He has a full second penalty, and GT7 Ghost has a half-second penalty, and you can see how much you're going to lose on that straight, because it's immediately out of the corner. You lose all traction you've gained, and they have to work together right now as the number 3 and number 4 in the race. And then we have Betelgeuse in 5th, and GT Ahmed closing a little bit to Betelgeuse, but dragging along Venomous Roman. And GT Ahmed went a little bit wide, and they're going to go side by side into the Porsche curves. Who's going to be the bravest over here? It's going to be Venomous. Oi, 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 what a move from Venomous Roman. Wow. He benefited ultimately from that little bit of a mistake from Ahmed into the Porsche curves. Wow, beautifully done. What a move. That was exceptional. And as we can see, Ahmed is dropping back. Is he saving fuel? I think he is. Yes, he's massively saving fuel. And we can see Gregor in 8th, and then we've got Brent in 9th at the moment. Past Andrino yet again after this half-second penalty from the first lap, of course. Then we've got Chicken Curry in 11th. Then we've got Razor in 12th. Then we've got Clemison in 13th, and Arno all the way still at the back, saving massively as well. Now, Attimgren has that gap, 1.5 seconds, so he's loose. There is no slipstream anymore for him. So he can think about his strategy, how he wants to pen out this race. And does he want any guys in the slipstream? And we can see that GT7 Ghost of you. Oh, there goes Fox. He goes way too wide over there. And he's losing yet again way too much time. And is there going to be a penalty as well immediately? But first of all, let's see what happened to him. Let's get aboard. Oh, went a little bit deep over there. Doesn't have the focus here. Oh, he went a little bit too early onto full throttle. Oh, yo, that's going to cost you dearly. Luckily for him, no penalty. Still in 4th place, but dropped all the way back into the clutches of the number 5, 6, and nearly 7th. But as you can see, GT Ahmed, yeah, he's closing up on the straights yet again. Let's go a little bit further up front. I want to see, yes, we can see that the number 1 is still gone with a 1.6 lead. And then we have Josef in 2nd, closely followed by GT7 Ghost. Then my Team Fox on his own, 2.3 behind the number 1, 2, and 3 at minimum. And then a 1.1 second, and there comes Betelgeuse of Venomous Roman. He's blasting past Betelgeuse in 5th place right now, past of course GT Ahmed for 6th place half a lap ago, and is in 5th right now and closing up to my Team Fox. Only beep He's on fire at the moment, but is he burning way more fuel? Yes, he is. Compared to the guys around him, he's burning the fuel. So he has a different strategy. So he probably wants to and has to pass them, because else it's not beneficial. Ahmed still saving a lot of fuel, and we know that Viper is thirsty. That Viper is thirsty, so am I. I have to do. I have to sip a little bit from time to time to make sure I can still speak as well. A bit of my fuel. But he's saving a lot, and take a look at these guys. Let's get a boat with him, and let's see. Yeah, that's really close here. They're going to go into Indianapolis, lift and coast. Make sure you stay in the slipstream, especially on those long straights. And behind that is a huge battle as well. Let's go a little bit further behind, because we can see Crego, and then we've got Andrino, and there we have Brent. Whoa, Chicken Curry went way too wide over there. Whoa, nearly lost it. Now we've got Razor in 12th, Clemson, and Ono with yet again half a second penalty. Wow, this is not going to be your race if you're going to keep up this way. If you're going to do it this way. Oh, yeah. A bit of a mistake coming out of the right hander after Indianapolis from Clemson. Let's go a little bit further up front. And Ono has to do better to make sure his strategy is going to work. But we've got a huge gaggle of cars over here. Then we've got Andrino and Crego a little bit loose on 8th and 9th. Then we have GT Ahmed in 7th at the moment, closely following Battle Goose in 6th, and Venomous Roman gaining those last 2 places in the last 1.5 laps, or a bit over a lap. Then we've got my team Fox in 4th, and we can see GT7 go still following number 2 Joseph in the BMW, but it's going to be difficult for him. Well, he's saving way more compared to the number 1 and number 2. We gotta look at tires, tire wear, and fuel, because that's gonna be all about strategy eventually. And it's nice to see the battles, it's nice to fight the battles, and we try to keep giving you all the battles, but the main difference is gonna be fuel, so fuel saving or burning it up, and your tire wear. Those things are the most important, especially in a sort of an endurance race of 1.5 hours. And as we can see right now, it is dark. We're fully in the dark, and I think the cycle is going quite quick at the moment, but we'll have to see. We're only 13 minutes in, and it's going to be 1.5 hours. Oh, that is going to be another half second penalty for you are GT7 Ghost. Oh, and a full second for the number 2 Joseph. What are you guys doing? Don't do that. You know what that corner said? Ay. Oh, and a half second penalty for Fox. The number 2, the number 3, and the number 5 right now with a penalty. And as we know, Venomous Roman is burning his fuel, is burning up his tires. So yes, it is smarter for Fox to stay behind Venomous Roman, and he doesn't want Fox to repass him again. Would be smart to follow him. I know it feels for Fox probably at the moment as if he's dropping back, but he's saving way more compared to Roman. And then we have Battle Goose still in 6th, saving quite a lot as well. And GT Ahmed with that Viper doing an amazing job, especially on the tires. And then Crego on 8th, doing really good on fuel and tires as well. A little bit less is Andrino, and even less is Brent. But he's all on his own. He has to punch that hole in the air for himself. Nobody to slipstream from or even switch places with. Razor is doing a really good job on fuel as well. Tires reasonable, yeah. Chicken Curry goes too deep yet again, and there goes Clemson also too deep, and here comes Ono. Can he come back? Here he comes, finally losing that last place, and is in 13th. Finally not in last spot anymore, but has probably the most fuel of all, because Atim Gren we're at the front at the moment immediately. Sorry about that. should have notified you. Here comes that full second penalty for Josef. Josef has way less fuel compared to Attemgren, and we can see that your GT7 Ghost is better on fuel compared to Josef. And a little bit further back we have Venomous Roman has burned the most, and behind that we have my team Fox doing a really good job as well. And let's see, I think GT Armored is not going to attack Betelgeuse. He's not going to do that. He's good, he's fine at the moment. So let's search for those fights. Andrino is closing up to Craigo. Well, I'm saying it American, should be British. Craigo. So yes, we have these battles. I don't see any other changes so far. Yes, Venomous goes. Oh, yet again a full second penalty for Fox. What are you doing, mate? Come on, dude. Oh, he had that full second already. Did he gain it in the Porsche curves? Where did he gain that? Ay, dude. You just had a full second already. Well, a lap before this. Ay. Well, that's gonna help Betelgeuse and Ahmed yet again. And let's see that fight between Craigo and Craigo and Andrino. Brett is closing up, but is burning a lot of fuel on his own. Probably wants to be in that slipstream, so that's why he's burning it. And Reese behind it, doing a really good job. And as we said, whoa, there you got Chicken Curry with a half-second penalty, and Arno still in 13th. And he nearly lost Clemison and doing way better on fuel. And tires are nearly all the same. Let's go all the way up front again, and a 3.7 gap for Attemgren. Wow, that's big, especially if you see how less fuel. Oh, Josef, the number 2, again with a full second penalty. Guys, what is up with the penalties tonight? Why are you doing this? And Venomous Roman in 3rd at the moment with a half-second penalty, and your GT7 Ghost also with a half-second penalty, and my team Fox with a full second penalty. Everybody has penalties except the number 1. He doesn't make any mistakes. And as you can see right now, Betelgeuse is in the slipstream, and Fox has to punch the hole in the air for these guys, and is gonna lose the place as well. Oh yeah, this is not good at all. But as he can see the difference between pushing and not pushing. Venomous Roman is pushing, has less than a quarter of a tank left. Your GT7 Ghost has what is that? Yeah, around 40, maybe 37% left of fuel. Oh, yeah. Let's look a little bit further behind, because right now there are not going to be any huge moves. I think. Nope. And here comes Andrino on Craigo. It's going to be a nice pass. And Brent finally got into the slipstream, as we can see right now. And now he probably can save a little bit of fuel, but you can see Craigo saved way more than Andrino and way more than Brent as well. Those guys are going to be, well, let's go a little bit further up front. Let's see all these penalties. Attemgren, no penalty. And as you can see right now, there's going to be a fight between GT7 Ghost and Josef. Then they're going to go side by side into the Porsche curves, and whoa, they're pushing each other left, right, and center. Don't do that, guys. Come on, it's a long race. We're only 20 minutes in. We're not even towards the first stop. Whoa, there is a huge lag from Josef. He's jumping all over the place. He's losing internet connection, I believe. Wow, that's not good at all. That's going to make it difficult for other drivers to pass him, but for him to pass other drivers as well. Is he going to pit already? No, he's not. Yes, he does. because of that penalty, he's going to pit Venomous Roman. That was his strategy all along, and probably from Joseph as well. Wow. But as you can see, take a look at that fuel usage from Attemgren. 6 seconds in front of your GT7 Ghost. Has a little bit of more fuel, but way better tires. So his laps are going to be way faster compared to the other guys. Now, Betelgeuse is going to continue, GT Ahmed is going to continue, and Fox is going to continue. All doing pretty well, except Ahmed right now on fuel compared to the other guys around him. And Grego is still going to continue, I believe. Yes, he does. He's already into the first corner. Razor is going to continue. Chicken Curry is going to continue. And let's keep an eye on those fuel levels. Ono is doing really good. And Clemison a little bit less. And we had Venomous Roman, of course, in. As I said, Joseph in. Andrino also went in. And Brent went in. All pushed, of course. And let's see. Whoa, we can see that gap is coming down right now. Is your GT7 Ghost gonna push right now? Is he done saving? Un momento, por favor. No, the gap is still gonna be around the 6 second or even over the 6 seconds. We can see Betelgeuse, Ahmed, and Fox. And Ahmed with the worst fuel at the moment. Tires are probably not going to be the biggest issue. It's going to be all about, you're going to do a 2-stopper or a 3-stopper. And we know, of course, the guys who just stopped are going to do a 3-stopper. Or you're going to really extremely have to save fuel. It's going to be a difficult one for those. Now we've got Razor doing a really good job on fuel. Now we have Chicken Curry. I think he has to come in after this lap. Ono still can continue. Clemison as well, and he is in the slipstream, so we can save a little. But it's going to be a difficult one to make it another lap because the laps are really long over here. Venomous Roman, the first one to stop onto the racing mediums. Fueled it completely, of course. Joseph as well, also on the racing mediums. Andrino, yet again on the racing mediums. And Brent on the racing softs. Okay, why did you fully refuel? You're gonna burn those things, man. Attemgren, he finally made a small mistake in this race. Finally made it. Wow. That's his first real mistake. But only half a second penalty. One moment again. Okay. Behind that, 5.5 seconds. You are GT7 Ghost. And still good enough, I think, after this for another lap. Don't know. Betelgeuse, same fuel level. Ahmed, oh, that's going to be difficult. He probably has to pit this lap. And then we have Fox doing really good right now as well on fuel, but you have to think about it. Is this a smart strategy to stay behind these guys? Because he's already 10 seconds behind, and you can see he's way faster in the corners. First of all, the car, but he himself as well compared to GT Ahmed. Is he gonna pit? Is Ahmed gonna pit? Ahmed is gonna pit. I thought he was gonna do counter what Ahmed was gonna do, definitely. So Ahmed is in. The number 4 of the, yeah, was it number 4 in the race? Yes, it was number 4 in the race. Number 5 right now. Is Grego gonna continue? Yes, he is. Is Razor gonna continue? Yes, he is. And Chicken Curry is also gonna come in. After that, Clemison is gonna come in. And Ono is still gonna continue. And all the other guys already stopped. So, are they gonna pass all these guys? Did the undercut work? Let's see. Let's get on board with Venomous Roma. XX. Nay. Okay, okay. Yeah, they're not refueling yet. Let's see, is anybody coming out of the pit? Of course, they were already in front of those guys, so nobody coming out of the pit at the moment. But as you can see, I think the overcut did work quite well. Did it? I think Ahmed did win a little bit, especially being in the slipstream, but he's all on his own right now, same as Brent. He's got Andrino, but if Andrino is smart, he's going to stay in the slipstream of Brent. Of course, then we have Clemison, Chicken Curry coming out of the pit. And let's see those guys up front. Oh, and a full second penalty for Atim Gren. It's his second mistake. He's pushing right now. He wants that gap to be over 6 seconds. He wants to keep it that way. He has to be careful, because right now he is losing time. And let's see, you are GT7 Ghost, no penalty. Battle Goose, I haven't seen any penalty, I believe, from him so far. And they all have to pit after this one. So at the end of this lap, they all have to pit. Definitely. You can't go any further than this. Excuse me. And Breezer, well, he's really good on his fuel, but as you can see, 31 seconds behind because of that. And 36 seconds behind Ono as well. Is he gonna go for another lap? Ono started 14th, of course, all the way at the back. But let's go all the way up front, because we are gonna come up to the penalty line. And, well, first of all, Indianapolis, and then the right-hander. Don't know how that one is called. I know this is Indianapolis. Oh, he goes wide over there. Wow, 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 wow. And here comes that penalty. Let's see how much he's gonna lose, but he's 6.5 seconds in front of you are of your GT7 Ghost. Here it comes to 4.6, 4.5, 4.4, and they all have to stop. They all have to stop right now, and probably all gonna go to the medium tires or a short stint on the softs. It depends. It depends what you want and where you want to go and where you come out. But do they know that? We don't know. We know one guy went to the soft tires, that's Brent. But he fueled up way too much. Now you got Betelgeuse and Fox. And they're gonna come. Atim Gren in first. Whoa, he went extremely wide over there. And whoa, your GT7 goes as well. Betelgeuse does it a little bit better, just in time. There goes Fox as well, and here comes Krego. Krego has to come in as well. Oh, he's really on the brink of losing time because he has way too few fuel. Racer, a race that is still going to continue because he saved that much, and I think Ono was going to do the same. Ono was going to do the same. Take a look at that. These guys exactly saved the same amount. That's ridiculous. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Daring strategy to try. But take a look at that. Both exactly on the same. Only Reeser used a little bit more tire. A little bit more of his tires. And they're 5.5 seconds separated. And there goes Atim Gren, 95%. That means medium tires, definitely. And Venomous Roman, let's see that overcut. Did it work? No, because you got... Yes, it did work. Here he comes to the outside of your GT7 Ghost. But that means your GT7 Ghost is immediately going to be in the slipstream for the long straights. There goes Joseph. Did he pass Joseph again? Yeah, he was, of course, already in front of Joseph. But Joseph right now already used 1/3 of his tank. And your GT7 Ghost nearly put it on full fuel. And it's probably going to save a lot. And after that, do a short stint of soft tires. Oh, Joseph went nearly too wide over there. Is already on quite worn medium tires, or quite worn, bit of worn. How did he come out of that fast? This is ridiculous. Take a look at that overspeed he has. Take a look at this. That overspeed is ridiculous. Does he have an extra boost in that? What the hell? Here he comes, already past your GT7 Ghost. Oh, take a look. Oh, be careful with those bumps. Venomous Roman used less fuel than no, yeah, no, not at all. Used a lot of fuel already. Used more than Joseph. And then you got your GT7 Ghost, just pitted, of course. And Fox put in less fuel compared to your GT7 Ghost. And we can see Betelgeuse pitted, of course, put it fully full of fuel. And GT Ahmed in 9.5 second penalty, pitted, of course, a lap before this. And then we've got Brent on those soft tires. Intent right now, but didn't pull away that much from Andrino on the racing mediums. So yeah, you have to have less fuel on board to benefit of those soft tires. Because if you see the tire wear compared to each other, they stopped on the same lap, Andrino and Brent. Now take a look at that tire wear compared to each other. Oh, yeah. Should have put in less fuel. In 12, we've got Crego, Chicken Curry in 13. Then we've got Clemson in 14. But let's go all the way up front, because right now, of course, after this street, we've got the Porsche curves. Then Racer and Ono do have to come in. The gap is 5.6, 5.7 right now. We can see it's getting light already, and you can see that the gap from Atim Gren is just 14 seconds to the number one. So he's definitely going to be in number one yet again. And Joseph is still leading. Oh, he's leading. And Venomous Roman. And what happened? Joseph is in fourth right now. And we've got Venomous Roman. And then we've got your GT7 Ghost. But don't forget, they're all on a different strategy at the moment. Here they're going to come. Here comes Razor into the pit. The number one in. And behind that, we've got Ono coming in as well. And Atem Gren is going to take the lead again. Here he comes. And behind that huge battle between Joseph, Venomous Roman. Oh, a little bit of a push over there from Venomous Roman on the back of Joseph into the 4 chicanes. And here they come out of it. But we know Joseph has quite some lag. And let's keep following this huge battle for place number 2 in the race right now between Joseph, Venomous Roman, your GT7 Ghost. Here comes your GT7 Ghost immediately on the inside into the Dunlop chicane. Wow, what a move. That was a brilliant dive bomb to the inside. Perfectly executed. And he wants to be in third place to follow the number 2 right now. He's still in the slipstream, so yes, that is possible. And Venomous Roman demoted to 4th place at this moment. What a dive bomb. Can we still see it? Oh, we're too late. We're too late. No, we're not. Wow. Take a look at that light. There comes Venomous Roman yet again, because the BMW is way faster on the streets. And your GT7 Ghost, although he has the slipstream, cannot be as fast. And here comes Fox as well, immediately to the inside of Venomous Roman as well. He goes to 3rd place at the moment, and Venomous Roman still in 4th place, nearly losing it over there. And your GT7 Ghost is demoted to 5th place. Wow, you guys, take a look at this. What is happening over here? Wow. Here you see Venomous Roman nearly losing it, coming out of the first of the 2 chicanes on the Mulsanne Street. I believe the first one is called I don't know, this is the Michelin chicane. The first one is the Daytona chicane. I remembered. And this is going to be a huge fight, but do not forget, yet again, I have to remember you, Joseph and Venomous Roman are on a different strategy compared to Fox and your GT7 Ghost. Compared with fuel and tires. Here comes Venomous Roman. He has to pass Fox for that place because he knows he has to be up front to make sure his strategy works. Because Joseph and Venomous Roman want to get away from this. These two behind them, Fox and your GT7 Ghost. Let's go a little bit further back and let's see Betelgeuse, because that fighting is still going to gain, and Ahmed is closing up as well, but has way less fuel compared to Betelgeuse, so that's not going to be a contest at the end. He has to refuel way more and has to do another stop. We see those soft tires of Brent are nearly completely gone, and has less fuel than Andrino behind him as well. And you can see Andrino catching him yet again. Then we've got Crego still in 10th place. Has a lot of fuel, new tires. Racer on the racing softs right now, doing a short stint as we can see, because he didn't refuel that much. And then we've got Chicken Curry in 12th. Then we've got Clemison in 13th. And then on the racing mediums, fully fueled, we've got Otto. And maybe he's gonna do that one stopper. No, that's nearly impossible to do one stopper. Let's see, all the way up front, we still have got Atim Gren. He's doing an amazing job. Amazing job on the tires, an amazing job on fuel. But that huge gaggle of cars, and we have Venomous Roman with a half-second penalty. One dives in a little bit too early over there, goes a little bit wide, but that's not worthy of a penalty. And Fox is still in front of your GT7 Ghost. And as long as these two guys behind, Fox and Ghost, can follow Roman, it means that the strategy of Roman didn't work. But they do not want to lose contact with Joseph. And we can see the gap is growing a little bit, but not big enough. Roman is still in the slipstream. We can see a little bit further back that Betelgeuse is closing up. Betelgeuse. Tried to pronounce it Finnish, but I have no idea if I'm doing a good job of that. Still Fox in 4th, and we can see GT7 is pushing a little bit. Fox wants to have a little bit of a distance and come out of this corner really good and keep that gap as close as possible on those straights. And oh, that's going to be a half-second penalty minimum for Joseph, because he went too wide over there. He went too wide. There you go. That half-second penalty for Joseph and Venomous Roman. And that's going to give Fox and GT7 Ghost, yet again, those 2nd and 3rd place. And we're only 40 minutes in. Ay. Guys. After this one, we're going to be halfway through. Because it's going to be 19 laps. And if we're on 10 and a half, we're halfway through. 40 times 2. Well, that's going to be less than 1.5 hours. But okay. Maybe it's going to rain. We don't know. It's still possible. It can rain. Here comes Venomous, goes on Joseph for 2nd place. He already passed him. Here we're going to go into the Dunlop, no, the Michelin chicane. It's going to be the 2nd one on the Milson Straight. And he passed him for 2nd place. And oh, Joseph nearly losing the car over there coming out of the chicane. You got to be careful, because those track limits are unforgivable. 1 pixel over the line, you're done. You're out. Straight. But Fox and your GT7 Ghost doing a really good job to follow these guys, especially on the streets. Guys, you're going to save a lot of fuel over there. Whoa, they're breaking down way too hard. What the hell? Take a look what happens over here. It's just a Constantino effect. Oof. There you go. Constantina effect. What the hell? And now he's not even in the slipstream anymore. Your GT7 Ghost. And you can see Betelgeuse, yet again, still closing up. He's going to close up to number 5. Your GT7 Ghost. And Ahmed, yet again with a half-second penalty. Sure, why not? Let's look a little bit further back than Andrino, of course. And as I said, those tyres of Brent were absolutely gone. So he's not here anymore. Reza in 9th. Then we've got Krego in 10th with a half-second penalty as well. Chicken Curry in 11th. Then we've got Clemison in 12th. And behind that, Ono with a half-second penalty in 13th. And Brent already went for the last, I think his last stop. But it's going to be difficult to do another 9 laps on medium tyres with a full tank of fuel. And especially with this scorching heat coming up on the track. But let's go all the way up front again. Here we've got the number 1 with a 8.1 second gap to the number 2, Fox, at this moment. Because of those 2 penalties of Josef, Venomous Roman, and your GT7 Ghost. Because of those penalties, did come back into the slipstream, but lost yet again quite some time. Unnecessary time with that Constantina effect. Weird. And as I said, Betelgeuse on his own, doing an amazing job, solid job, driving in. Take a look at those lap times. You can see when he pitted and when he came out, but all solid 403s, 404s, 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 404s. Brilliant. And then a 402 coming out of the pit. And now, yet again, a 403. Absolutely solid. And here, as I said, they had to come in quite early. We've got Josephine and Venomous Roman. They're going to go for the 3-stopper. That's for sure. Because after this, they still have to do another one. Andrino in as well. Wow. Nearly didn't use any of his tires. Has to come in right now already. Why? Make use of those tires. Use all the fuel. Go to the limit. But, okay. Let's go a little bit further up front. All the way up front. 9.1 seconds at the moment. Tim Gren is gone. He's a loose. Bye-bye. Swy. Oh, and your GT7 Ghost. With a half-second penalty and not in the slipstream anymore because of those 2 guys who got out of it. That was Josef and Roman, of course. And Betelgeuse right now is nearly closer to your GT7 Ghost than Fox. Then your GT7 Ghost is to Fox. Oh, and GT Ahmed doing still a really good, solid job, but he lost ground to Betelgeuse. Is in 5th right now. Reza doing a really good job as well. Solid, just driving around. Solid lap times, but compared to his teammate, not as fast. 2 to 3 seconds slower per lap. Then we've got Krego right now in 7th. Then we've got Chicken Curry in 8th. Yeah, really solid as well. Clemison in 9th. And of course right now in 10th we've got Ono. But do not forget you've got Josef and Venomous Roma, both fully fueled up yet again on the medium tires in 11th and 12th. And these BMWs are gonna... Oh, that BMW is so twitchy on the rear. It's ridiculous. They're gonna try to catch all the other guys who are making mistakes or who also have to pit. Then Brent on his racing mediums, new racing mediums, a lap hold, and Andrino half a lap hold, and immediately with a half-second penalty. Sure, why not? Let's go all the way up front again. At Tim Gren, 10 seconds of a gap to Fox. And your GT7 Ghost, half-second penalty. Betelgeuse still closing up. Still closing up to your GT7 Ghost. Boy, a lot of gravel put onto the track. And here comes that half-second penalty for your GT7 Ghost. And is Betelgeuse possible to pass him? No, it's not enough. But he's going to close up quickly. And I think he cannot make that pass before the Porsche curves. I don't think so. But he's in the slipstream. That's going to benefit him in fuel. Ahmed all on his own. Has to do with on his own. Now we've got Reza in 6th. Krego in 7th. Here comes Chicken Curry. Clemson. Ono. And behind that, of course, the two guys just pitted on the racing mediums, Joseph and Venomous Roman, fighting for second place in this race. And let's see eventually what strategy is best. Oh, we can see the weather coming in, by the way. Oh, this is going to be fun. Before that, oh, and half-second penalty for Atem Gren. But before it's going to rain, before that is going to drop down, I quickly going to go have a toilet break because I want to be there if it's going to rain. So, small second. Give me half, 40 seconds. Okay, let's go. Here we are again. What? We're back. Let's get the headset on. It's still 10 seconds between the number 1 and the number 2, but is it raining already? Do we see any rain? Yes, it is. It is already. Yes. Oh, this is going to be especially beneficial for all the guys who didn't stop yet. And that is, of course, Atem Gren and my team Fox. But nobody is close to the pit lane right now. So everybody has to do. So Atem Gren is yet again in the most beneficial place at the moment, because everybody has to finish this lap and then can get into the pit. But are you going to stay out, and how long is it going to rain? And it's raining hard right now. We're going to get into intermediate tires already. You're going to see that just below me. You see the meter, how much it's going to rain and how bad it is. And it's already beyond intermediates. We're going to get pretty soon it's difficult. And let's see, my team Fox, let's see a little bit further back if anybody's going to spin or not. And we still have Battle Goose is already. Oh, what happened to Inf? He is already on the intermediate tires. He stopped. He is in right now. He went in already. He's already on the intermediate tires. Oh, somebody spun out. Somebody has front bumper damage, and that's Brent. He's still on the racing mediums. And who else is on the intermediate tires? Races is already on the intermediate tires. And Brent spun again on his slick tires. We've got Joseph on the intermediate tires. We've got Venomous Roman on the wets already. We've got Ono already on the intermediates. And then we've got Andrino still on the racing mediums. All over the place. Oh, and Brent spins yet again. Oh, somebody's going to hit him right up front. What the hell is happening? You guys, what the hell? Take a look at this. Here he comes. What is happening? Oi, everybody's crashing all over the place. There goes Brent. Goes way too deep. Oh, he's over there. And Andrino is gonna crash right into him. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. Okay, let's get all the way up front. Let's see. Atem Gren is driving around on ice. And then we've got Battle Goose still on the racing mediums. Then we have my team Fox still on the racing mediums. And you can see it's quite a little bit drier over here. I think it already stopped raining. So intermediates are going to be the best tire. And we can see Ahmed spun, definitely. Because he has front bumper damage and rear bumper damage. And then we got GT3 Ghost on the intermediate tires. Refueled immediately. And is doing quite some good laps on the racing mediums. We have Krego. And I think Atem Gren is in. Oh, somebody's backwards. Who's backwards? Somebody went backwards. Ahmed, yet again. No. Be careful, Ahmed. Atem Gren is in, and Better Goose is also in. And my team Fox is still going to continue on the racing mediums. He's crazy. But he probably thinks it's not going to rain that hot, not that bad anymore. But you're going to lose so much time. Wow. That's a daddy choice, and we can see already that your GT7 Ghost is closing up way faster than you think it is, and GT Ahmed still driving off the track all over the place, has front bumper damage, rear bumper damage, and in the gravel right now, coming out of the Porsche curves. Craigo still on the racing mediums with front bumper damage, and then we have Racer on the intermediates closing up massively, really quick. He's probably going to go to the outside. Oh, here he comes, yes. Oh, it's difficult, be careful, because those guys are on medium tires. Chicken Curry still on the medium tires, front bumper damage, and has nearly no fuel anymore. Then we have Joseph on the racing medium, no, Clemison still on the racing mediums, and there we have Joseph and Venomous Roman on the wets. Wow, daddy choice as well. And as you can see right now, yeah, be careful, the guys on the medium tires or the slick tires will wash out of the corners, and you can see that Roman in the really wet parts has way more grab compared to the intermediate tires, but it's going to dry out pretty soon, and he's right on the bumper. But don't forget, these two guys had to do another extra pit stop, and as you can see, Otto closed up to these guys, and these guys were fighting for second place, and here comes Otto. Otto is trying to fight both guys, Venomous, Roman and Joseph, and they're gonna go 3 wide into the first corner, and let's go ahead on board with Otto, and here goes Otto on Venomous Roman, and he's on the inside. Can he brake a little bit later? Yes, he can. Wow, beautifully done for 7th place. Beautifully done into the Dunlop chicane. Here they're gonna go into this part of the track. Can't remember what it's named, but as you can see, it's not that dry, or not that wet anymore, so the wet tires were a little bit too much. Let's go a little bit further in front. Let's see everybody further on the intermediate tires. No, Betelgeuse is still on the racing mediums, and we've got your GT7 Ghost, of course, on the intermediates, and Item Gren could make a full pit stop, refuel, and stay in second place, and is on the intermediate tires. Wow, that is beautiful, beautifully done. But as you can see right now, your GT7 Ghost is still in the battle for first place right now, because we have my Team Fox in the lead. But if he keeps it together, he has that lead of 8.6, 8.5 right now. You can see it is closing up to drying up, and maybe not even rain that much anymore. But he has to be really extremely careful, and he has to follow that dry line if he wants to keep this up. Sorry, I heard something. But you can see it's drying out quite quickly. It was a quick rain shower, and you can see the dry line already forming up. Item Gren 8.2 seconds behind. We've got your GT7 Ghost, a half-second penalty for Racer in 4th, also on the intermediates, and Betelgeuse still on the racing intermediates, I must say, and Betelgeuse on the racing mediums. Didn't stop. Oh, Racer went too deep on your intermediates. How do you do that compared to your teammate? How do you do that? What are you doing, dude? With half-second penalty as well. Joseph on the intermediates. Oh, Venomous Roman goes a little bit too deep, and that means Ono is back in 7th at the moment. He's fighting with these guys who were fighting for second place in the race. This is ridiculous. He came from 14th. Here comes Andrino on the racing mediums. Didn't stop probably as well. And then we've got Ahmed still on the racing mediums as well. He did refuel. He's probably going to go to the end. Maybe a smart choice. Kaigo on the intermediates. Then we've got Chicken Curry on the intermediates. Then we've got Clemison on the intermediates. And then we've got Brent spinning all over the place. 3-second penalty. What did you do? Wow. Spinning coming out of the first chicane, the Daytona chicane. And yeah. That's just hopeless. Sorry. Here comes my Team Fox. He has to refuel at least, and I think he's gonna go yet again to another set of mediums, or do you have to use the softs as well? Well, everybody on the intermediates is gonna come in as well. They're gonna go to dry tires again. It's the faster tire. They see it, they know it. So the number 1, 2, and 3 are in, and Betelgeuse can still continue. Wow, did he time his stops to perfection? And Racer is going to continue on the intermediates. You can see it's still the faster tire at the moment, but is that going to be a wise choice? You see the dry line already, and your intermediates are going to burn up so quick. You can see how quickly they go already on Racer's car. That's ridiculous. Wow, these guys. Betelgeuse in the lead, Racer in second on the intermediates. Betelgeuse, of course, on the racing mediums. And then we have Attemgren in the lead, in third right now on the racing mediums. Then we have your GT7 Ghost on the racing mediums in fourth. Then we have Fox on the racing mediums in sixth, in fifth. Then Andrino with a half-second penalty on the racing mediums in sixth. And everybody on the intermediates. And it's going to be extremely, extremely harsh for Joseph and Venomous Roman, because they made an extra stop just before it started raining. They're not going to fight for place number 2 anymore. So GT Ahmed continued on medium tires, did make a couple of spins, so yeah, he didn't gain that much, but stayed out on dry tires. Didn't have to make that stop for intermediates, and I believe if it rains, that rule drops, that you have to use both different compounds. But you can see on the racing mediums, Joseph in 8th, and we've got Otto in 9th right now on the racing mediums as well. And we've got Venomous Roman on the racing mediums in 10th. Chicken Curry on the intermediates still, and we know the number 2 is still on the intermediates as well. And then we have Clemison in 12th on the intermediates, still continuing in the racing mediums for Gregor, just coming out of the pit. Then we've got Brent with a huge amount of damage on the rear of his car on the racing mediums, and I don't know if he's going to continue, but he probably does. Wow, take a look at that, how quickly Attemgren is catching. It's a number 1, 2 and 3 for all the Finnish guys in this race. Beautifully done. That is beautifully done. Oh, we can see right now as well that Attemgren is using it's Racer. No, Attemgren is using traction control. Whoa! And your GT7 goes nearly losing it right in front of Fox. Fox is nearly in the slipstream, but it's probably gonna be in the slipstream because that Mazda is way quicker on a straight compared to the Hyundai. The Hyundai! Sorry for that. Sorry about that. Sorry. Wow. And yet again, he already pulled out a 5.8 second Attemgren. And how quickly is he going to catch? Yes, he's quickly going to catch Racer, because Racer is still on those intermediate tires. It's fully dry at the moment. It still can rain in the last couple of laps. We don't know, but it's nice the rain came. And it's nice that I quickly took that short toilet break, because else I would have missed it. And here we can see Fox. Is he going to make that move into the Porsche curves? He does. Can he make it stick around the outside? Is Go's going to let that happen? He has to. He conceives the place. Conceives. Yeah, whatever. And here comes Attemgren right on the back of Racer. And Racer doing an amazing team job by giving Betelgeuse a little bit of an extra couple of seconds compared to Attemgren. And Racer is going to come in definitely, for sure, to change to dry, wetter tires. Attemgren still in second. Has to overtake Betelgeuse for the lead. And Fox is in fourth at the moment. And your GT7 Ghost is in fourth. And hopefully he can lift along with Fox to give us some battles for third place, for the last podium spot. And we have Andrino doing a really good job, but can he make it on fuel until the end? Oh, that's going to be difficult. Let's see all the other guys. GT Ahmed with enough fuel at least in 7th. And it's going to be 6th quite soon. Then we have Joseph Oh no, and behind that, Venomous Roman. Venomous Roman dropped back the worst of all of these guys. And let's see where Razor is coming out, is 6th. Wow, and on the Racing Softs. Can he make that? You have to do lap 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. That's 5 laps on the soft tires. Okay. Maybe you can, but that's going to be a difficult one. Especially at the end. Here comes the fight for 7th place between Josef and GT Ahmed. Ono is just not in the slipstream, or just about in the slipstream, but we know these two cars, yep, the BMW and the Viper are way faster compared to the Hyundai. So yeah, he's losing ground all the time on the streets. The same for your GT7 Ghost. And this is not going to be a fight on the streets, because even the BMW is not good enough to catch the Viper in a street. It can stay there, but take a look at that. It's still pulling away. Still pulling away. Still pulling away. Still pulling away. And finally, no, it's still not catching. Still not catching. Still pulling away. That's ridiculous, that Viper in the street. But let's go a little bit further up front. Yes, there we have it. Your GT7 Ghost past Fox. How? What did he do? Dive bomb again? Here he comes, or is that going to be a mistake for Fox? Yes, he goes a little bit deep over there. Oi! And here comes your GT7 Ghost. I don't know if he wants to be there, but he's back in 3rd. And here comes Atom Gren on Betelgeuse. We can see the other battle just behind over there. But now we're going to see that fight for the lead. Betelgeuse can definitely make it until the end. But Atom Gren, of course, with the better tires. And with the same amount of fuel, just about. So here we come to the Porsche curves. They're going to dive to the inside for the right-hander. Here he comes, and Betelgeuse lets it happen. He knows it's not my battle. I want to do the best as I can. And it's probably not going to be number 1. Maybe should have put up a little bit of more of a defense, I think. But okay. Your GT7 goes still in front of Fox. So I think they're going to fight for 3rd place, but maybe possible. Oh, that's going to be a penalty for Fox. He went a little bit wide over there. That's a half-second penalty, I think. 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. So that's allowed. Okay. Andrino still in 5th, but he's not going to make it on fuel. And then we have Razor in 6th. Probably going to pass. Definitely going to pass Andrino. So he's probably going to be 5th. GT Ahmed still in 7th. Josef way faster in the corners compared to the Viper. But on the streets, the Viper makes up for that. And then we have Ono. Also in one of the shittiest cars, the Hyundai, in 9th. Doing a really good and solid job. Started 14th, last in this race. And Venomous Roman in 10th. Then we have Craigo, still in 11th. And then we have Chicken Curry in 12th. Clemson in 13th. And Brent in 14th. Wow. All the way at the back. Quite far as well. Oh, Betelgeuse. Oh, that is a half-second penalty for 19 Fox, but he's in front of your Ghost, your GT7 Ghost again. And is it immediately going to be a pass into one of these corners? No, it's not. Let's see where he picked up that penalty. Probably coming out of that corner. Yeah. Just started the replay a little bit too late, but probably coming onto the Mulsanne straight. And I think your GT7 Ghost is going to wait until after Indianapolis to pass him. Ooh. Then you can at least save some fuel. Now Battle Goose is not even losing that much of time compared to Atemgren. Let's keep an eye on that gap. It's 4.6 right now. That's 4.9 for your GT7 Ghost. And Andrinho still has to make that pit stop. He cannot make it. Racer with a 4-second penalty in 6th. So that's probably quite decided. Now Ahmed, a little bit too far. Joseph can still fight for 7th place. Oh no, it's difficult to catch up to these guys, especially on the streets. Now we have Roman with a half-second penalty again. Grego is settled for 11th. Chicken Curry is settled for 12th. Clemens for 13th. And Brent definitely for 14th. Unless miracles do happen. Oh, half-second penalty for Atemgren. And this means, and this is going to be a really good one for Battle Goose, he can get back into the slipstream. Yes. That's going to be amazing for Battle Goose. You can see right now what's going to walk with him. Let's see how that looks. Right now, 1.2 seconds. And boom! Here he comes. Into the slipstream. Maybe even a pass. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it! To the outside of the Porsche curves. Here he comes. He brakes late. Oh, and Atemgren has to let him go. Has to let him go. Beautiful pass from Battle Goose. Beautifully done. And back into the lead. Wow. That's what I like to see. Nicely done. Oh, benefited perfectly. And your GT7 Ghost benefited as well from that half-second penalty from Fox. Beautifully done. Yet again, a change for the lead and a change for 3rd place in this race. And this fight is probably going to continue all the way until the end. Unless something crazy happens. You don't know. You never know in racing. Murray Walker. Andrinho, as I said, he has to pit. He has to come in this lap. And he's going to drop back quite a bit. He's going to drop back behind this one. Oh, he's going to drop back all the way behind. Oh, no. Just past the penalty line and picked up yet again another penalty. But he's going to drop back behind Ono as well. And he's going to be close to Venomous Roman. Yes, he is. Here comes Andrinho. He's in. Oh, Joseph right on the tail of Ahmed. And Ahmed making a couple of mistakes over there into the Ford chicane. Here comes Joseph to the inside. Beautifully done. Wow, what a move. I want to see that again. Where comes the mistake? Yeah, he outbrakes himself. Goes a little bit deep over there. Joseph perfectly anticipated on that. Yeah, took his line. Nicely done. Joseph back in 6th place. And let's see. Here comes Ahmed. Here comes Ono. Venomous Roman already passed Andrinho. Andrinho is still refueling. It's going to be difficult to stay in front of. Okay, go. Yes, no. He doesn't have to refuel completely. No, here he comes already. So 10th place right now for Andrinho. Still in front of Grego. Let's get all the way up front again. Battle Goose still in the lead. Half-second away from Atemgren. And we know... Oh, yet again another half-second penalty for Atemgren. Is this going to be the nail in the coffin? What are you doing? Atemgren? You're pushing a little bit too hot right now. You're feeling the pressure. And Battle Goose has no pressure. He's just as you, a cool Finnish driver. But... a little bit cooler under pressure. Wow. And he's saving fuel right now. And here we have your GT7 Ghost still in front of the Mazda of Fox. But we know the Mazda is way quicker. But here we're going to go to the end of the Mulsanne Straight. And Fox is braking perfectly. So does your GT7 Ghost. And we know after this we have Indianapolis. If you're smart, if you can pass, you do it right now. Why? then you can hold up the other guy a bit to make sure you're less behind. Here we're gonna go into Indianapolis, Zgtl, crossing in front of Betelgeuse, and Betelgeuse goes a little bit wide, a little bit distracted because of that, but is still just half a second behind. But that penalty is gonna cost way more than half a second, we know that. If you know GT7, it's gonna cost you at minimum a second or even more. Here he goes. And let's see, Zgtl, can he immediately stay in the slipstream? He's half a second, a little bit of half a second behind. And then we have Fox. Fox did pass. Your GT7 goes again for third. Oh, they're gonna go again. Let's see what happened. No, that's way too far back. Okay. Oh, here they're gonna go. They're battling it out all the way into the Porsche curves. Was that a little bit too wide for your GT7 Ghost? Is that gonna be a half-second penalty for him? No, it's not. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was a half-second or even a full-second penalty for Racer, but he's still in 5th place. Perfectly solid job. Half-second penalty for Joseph. Here he's gonna come, but 1.5 seconds for GT Ahmed, and behind that a half-second penalty for Venomous Roman, and a half-second penalty for Ono as well. Everybody over here had a penalty. Nobody benefited. Only Ahmed had a bigger penalty than the other guys around. What the hell are these guys doing? Come on, respect the track limits. Let's go a little bit further back. Then in 9th, of course, as I said, Venomous Roman had that half-second penalty. There we have Andrino, Craig, Go. Then we have Chicken Curry, Clemison, and Brent. And Brent with a half-second penalty. Already nearly a minute behind the number 13. So yeah, just driving around for spec and bone, eh? Brent and Bone. Betelgeuse still in the lead. But as we can see right now, let's get on board with Zgtl. Zgtl immediately in the slipstream. After this lap, we have a full other lap. That's going to be the last lap, the 19th one of all of them. And is Zgtl already going to pass him right now? Yes, he's going to go for it. Let's get on the TV cam and let's see this. Here he comes for place number 1, and Betelgeuse. Is he going to give it up? Is he going to outbrake him? Here we're going to go to the Daytona chicane. And Betelgeuse is still in the slipstream. After this one, oh, don't go too wide because penalties are going to be more and more costly at this moment. And Zgtl immediately tries to break the slipstream. Behind that, we can see the fight for 3rd place between Fox and your GT7 Ghost. After this, just 1 lap to go. What the hell? Have to relax a little. It's going to be impossible for your GT7 Ghost to pass that Mazda on a straight, even in the slipstream. So we know that's nearly done. But we can see that the Mercedes cannot outperform the Alfa as well on a straight. So we know the Alfa is faster in a straight. And we know the Mazda is faster in a straight. But who knows? Betelgeuse might have something up his sleeve. It's going to be a fight for place number 1 and place number 2. And a fight for place number 3 and place number 4. Racer is solid. If he doesn't make any mistakes, he's going to finish 5th. And then we have Joseph in 6th. Ono with yet again a half-second penalty. Sure, why not? In 7th. But quite loose from Venomous Roman. And then we have Andrino in 9th. Grego again with a half-second penalty in 10th. Chicken Curry in 11th. Clemison in 12th. Brent in 13th. And somebody quit it. Who did? Who did? Did somebody disconnect? I don't know. Can I remember? Well, Betelgeuse, he has more worn tires. We have to remember that, and has a little bit less fuel. But he can make it a full lap, another full lap. Let's see, your GT7 Ghost has a little bit more fuel, and they're the same on tire wear. So your GT7 Ghost has a little bit of a benefit compared to the number 3. But the number 2 doesn't have any benefit in tires or fuel compared to the number 1. So the number 1 is probably going to stay number 1, and the number 2 is probably going to stay number 2. But the number 3 and number 4 still can't change. And as we can see right now, they're really close together. But let's see that battle up front. Yeah, the slipstream is nearly broken. And I think Attimgren, if he doesn't make any mistakes, doesn't get any penalties, he's going to hold that first position. And let's see that battle for third place. And a little bit further back, do we have any other battles? I can't see any so far immediately, but let's see, let's look. Nobody any penalties. Attimgren, no penalty. Nope. Betelgeuse, no. And here comes your GT7 Ghost right on the tail of Fox. Let's see a little bit further back. As I said, 5th place is sure. If there is not going to be any crazy things here, number 6 is sure, number 7 is sure, number 8 is sure, and number 9 is sure, Crego is sure, and number 10, Chicken Curries. Everybody is settled at this moment except number 3 and number 4. Oh, Attimgren went a little bit wide over there. Betelgeuse, no, not in the slipstream anymore. If Attimgren doesn't make any mistakes anymore. Oh, and there's a half-second penalty for your GT for Fox right in front of your GT7 Ghost. No. That means if your GT7 Ghost keeps in the slipstream, keeps it together, he's gonna be inherit with 3rd place. No good. No good for Fox. Ay, dude. You fought so hard for this place. And you have the superior car compared to the Hyundai. Oh, and he's nearly losing it over there. And is that going to be another penalty? What the hell? I want to see that one again. What a huge slide coming out of the Daytona chicane. Take a look at that. Goes deep and he wants to break that slipstream. Goes early onto the throttle. Slide over here. Slide over there. Whoa, and that's only going to lose you time. That's a full second penalty right now. Ay. Oh, and a half-second penalty for your GT7 Ghost as well. So it's still going to be really tight for these guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, and your GT7 Fox is nearly losing it everywhere at the moment. He's sliding all over the place. And is he going to make it on fuel? Because it's going to be really tight and really marginal for Attimgren as well. For Betelgeuse. Ooh, Betelgeuse really has to save right now. And we can see that full second penalty for Fox. And we can see that half second penalty for your GT7 Ghost. Can he get up front? A little bit of a push over there. Oh, he went a little bit wide. Oh, is he going to lose the slipstream over there? Yes, he's out of the slipstream. This is not going to be good for your GT7 Ghost. And there is a half-second penalty for number 5 as well. But take a look at the state of the tires of Razor. What the hell? He's on the soft tires. I forgot about that. He probably can make it on fuel, but take a look at those tires. That's ridiculous. A full second penalty for Joseph as well. This is going to be... Can we award somebody who didn't get any penalties? A 7th place for Arno, but let's get all the way up front. Sorry about that. Right now we have to focus. Yes, a half-second penalty as well for Attimgren, and he's going to lose a little bit of time over there, but we know that fuel is going to be critical for everybody. Betelgeuse still in second, and here comes that penalty for Fox, and that's a 1-second penalty and a half-second penalty for Ghost, your GT7 Ghost. Who's going to be faster? Who's going to be better? And is this going to be a huge fight into the Porsche curves? They're going to come. Who has the better... who has more fuel compared to the other one, and who dares more into these curves? Here comes your GT7 Ghost, and he passes him before the Porsche curves. Is there going to be any dive bomb towards the 4 chicanes, because it's difficult to pass a car over here? Your GT7 Ghost has less fuel compared to Fox, so it's going to be really, really difficult. Here comes Attimgren, here comes Betelgeuse. They're going to go over to the 4 chicane. It's going to be extremely difficult. Here comes... oh, I don't know where to look. Here comes Attimgren. He's going to win this one. He's going to come out of the 4 chicane. Here he comes in place number 1. Betelgeuse is going to be number 2. Here comes Fox into the inside of your GT7 Ghost. And GT7 Ghost defends it. He's going to go for 3rd place. Is he going to make it with fuel? He does. In 3rd place. Beautifully done. So we have number 1, Attimgren. Beautifully different. Ah, supreme. Still difficult. Betelgeuse, even better. Best one of all, I think. Your GT7 Ghost, perfectly driven with that shitty car. Fox, beautifully driven. Couple of mistakes here and there, but beautifully driven. And yet again, same from Razor. The guys from GT Finland. What the hell are you doing, guys? Solidly driven. On the soft tires, nearly none left. Take a look at that. Coming home in 5th place, Razor, the teammate of Betelgeuse. You guys driven perfectly. Cap off to you guys. What the hell are you doing? Josef, unfortunate. Together with Venomous Roman, were for that extra pit stop they had to make, but coming home in 6th place. And then from 14th place on the grid, here we have Ono, our tire whisperer. Here he comes, beautifully driven as well. Venomous Roman, as I said, unfortunate with the extra pit stop he had to make, just as Josef, because of the strategy. Andrino, driven really solid, especially with the Ferrari. Difficult one to drive around Le Mans. In the wet you have a benefit with a mid-engine, but further not really. No, especially not on strategy and endurance races. Grego, really solid as well. Couple of mistakes here and there, but yeah, beautifully driven. Chicken Curry in the Porsche, the only one in the Porsche. Oh, nearly out of fuel. Here he comes, and he's saving a lot. I can see that he saved a lot because Clemson is closing up. And can he make it to the line in 11th? Oh, you can see that Clemson has a lot left compared to Chicken Curry, but Chicken Curry still comes home in 11th, and in 12th place we have Clemson, and after that Brent thought, yeah, oh, he has no fuel anymore. He has to continue on 80 kilometers per hour. And that's going to be a long time we have to wait until he finishes. But what a race for Attemgren. First of all, that surprise pull. I didn't know that was going to happen. But we see that Alfa Romeo is... This is, I think, an overall extremely good car because it has top speed. I told you up front, I didn't know. It has the top speed to match it. It isn't that bad on fuel, and it is as good as all the other cars on tires. It's good in the corners. It has the overall package. And there it comes, the final results. There we can see Attemgren, number 1. Cap off to you as well. Here are the results. Attemgren in number 1, Betelgeuse. So we have a 1 and 2 finish, guys. Betelgeuse, as I said, what a race. Wow, you've driven absolutely brilliant, perfect, solid. No mistakes. Then your GT7 Ghost, perfect as well. But yeah, shitty, just a shitty car. Sorry, I have to say it. The Hyundai is the shittiest GT of a Group 3 car you can imagine. Then Fox could have done better. You could have done better, but really solid as well. Still, just 10 seconds behind Attemgren. And during the race, it was already that gap. So yeah, and you were on the same strategy. Razor, really solid as well, but we know you're a little bit less fast than Betelgeuse, so perfectly driven as well. Further, I've told you, Josef, unfortunate with Venomous Roman with pit stops, and Ono from 14th. Wow. Further, Andrino, Grego, Chicken Curry, Clemson, Brent, and Ahmed quit it. Ah, okay. Out of fuel as well. Maybe had to make another stop. Yeah, not good to quit. Brent could have quit it as well, and he had more reasons for it. Whoa! What a race, guys! What a race! What the hell? Oy. I love that one on Le Mans. Wow, this was beautiful, beautiful, dudes. I love that. So yeah, yet again, thanks for watching, and yeah, don't forget to the Zgtl channel, and of course mine. It's gonna be over. And please subscribe. Do so, helps me out a lot. Yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one.